Hi, this is Ajay Devgn.
And this is Kareena Kapoor and you're watching BollywoodHungama.com.
Well, the promo of Singham Returns has got an outstanding response, and we have with us the team of Singham Returns, Ajay Devgn and Kareena Kapoor. Huge pleasure to have you guys on Bollywood Hungama, first of all.
Thank you.
And were you guys expecting such sort of response? It's been a mind-boggling response the way the promo has been getting so far.
Honestly speaking, yes. Yeah, we were expecting this kind of response because when you do a film, you start understanding that we're going on the right path, you know? And that was the feeling which was coming across, and we knew that the promo will also work.
A lot of people have been asking that how's the experience just driving the auto rickshaw, and can you give lessons to people of how to drive an auto rickshaw now?
Well, like I said in today's interview also that I have an alternate profession. I actually enjoyed doing that.
Right.
But I think obviously that's because Rohit made it so comfortable and safe for me that I felt like, okay, fine, I can do this. Like he did in Golmaal 3 for me when I was actually doing the car stunt. Because it was, I mean, he made it look so easy. But I was actually having lots of fun. You can actually see in all the shots when I was dubbing, I was seeing that I'm laughing in that scene. You haven't seen it because you're not there in that. So in the shot, I'm actually really laughing and I'm not supposed to be laughing. So I'm like, how could they keep this? But they didn't have any other shot.
In fact, when we interviewed Mr. Devgan in Hyderabad, he said that basically this film is also about how women need to be the entire sense of persecution that has been doing the rounds for a long time. That needs to just go as such, and there's certain portion as far as you are concerned that you also are doing action Singham style. So could you tell us more about it?
No, I don't know where this has come from, but the only action I'm doing is, I mean, I'm just beating up a journalist. In one scene, I'm driving a rickshaw. So you guys better be careful now what you all say to me, because you know.
No, but we never say anything hanky-panky to. We never say anything hanky-panky to you in the first.
We've shown it in the film also that I can really beat you guys up.
So what is it about? In fact, he was saying that you become the.
No, I think it's more like my track with Ajay is obviously, you know, more comic, and there's a lot of romance, which is, I think, in the form of comedy. So which is quite hilarious.
Right.
So it's not really serious, but obviously all the major action is, I mean, you know.
Right. Okay, and you guys are, I think, shooting for the song with the Yo-Yo Honey Singh right now, I believe.
Yeah.
So how's been the experience? We have seen your picture that has come out with Yo-Yo Honey Singh.
With Yo-Yo, yeah. I'm his fan. I'm so happy he's tweeted it.
I think it's a great track, and Honey Singh has made this track in just, I think, overnight. He was very excited about it. He wanted to do a rap in Marathi and Hindi mix, obviously. Actually, after the promo's reaction, we thought we needed a song which could give this kind of carry on the kind of push we got from the promo, and that is why we thought that we need to do this song.
What do you think is the importance of music as such these days in promoting a film as such?
I think music has become very important. You see most of the recent films, good or bad, have opened very well because of music. So music plays a very important part in a film, at least in the opening of a film.
You've done many films with Kareena, and
many romantic songs.
Many romantic songs as such. So you guys just discussed beforehand that we should try and do it.
How we're going to romance this time.
Exactly.
But which are the romantic songs? Actually, Ajay and me have not really done too many romantic songs.
Like Omkara,
we just had one song.
It's a different sort of.
But that has been etched in people's minds so much that, you know. But actually, apart from that, I don't think we have.
No, but you just follow the character, basically. And that's what we did. We were just in the character of the film.
Hardcore cop is going to romance a girl. So
but
what
they
is
also have a love life.
Must be.
Why not? I'm sure.
But still, you know, when we see the promo, so he's very angry, and you know, he's literally just beating a lot of people.
Yeah, but when you see the film, you'll see that he's very shy in front of her also.
She doesn't give him a choice to be any other way. That's her character.
Right.
She's the one who's doing all the talking with him because he's, I mean, you know, he hardly talks. But that's the way the romance is in the film, which is very nice.
When we spoke to Rohit in Hyderabad, so he said that I've put far more energy in Singham Returns than even like, for example, Chennai Express for that matter. This is a very important film for Rohit as well, because Singham has become a huge, I think, in a way.
Yeah, there are a lot of expectations.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's the reason we didn't start Singham till we got the right script, and once we all were completely satisfied that this could be better than one, we didn't want to start the film. It is bigger than one. It's got more drama than the one. It's more real than the one. So I think it works very well.
I think you had a lot of fun with Rohit Shetty at the promo launch, and when you were speaking about the sequels, and you said that Chennai ka sequel kab bana rahe ho. So it's important for you to just have a camaraderie with your director as such.
I mean, I don't know. I think a few people I've worked with, I've really enjoyed.
Right, exactly,
working
because,
with,
yeah.
and I mean, it was just said out of like fun, not really seriously. But it's because in Golmaal also I was in Returns, and now in Singham also I'm in Returns, so that's why I just said that. But I'm also comfortable with Rohit, and I think I can pull his leg sometimes, so that's why.
And apparently a right-wing political group has objected to certain scenes in Singham Returns, and they're asking for a ban or something like that on Singham Returns. So do you feel that it is...
This happens in our country,
right.
and you can't do anything about it. Until and unless they've not seen the film, how can they decide over anything, A for one? I really don't understand. They need to see the film. When they're talking about that there's bashing of some guru or things like this.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we are not talking about that every guru is corrupt. There are people who are corrupt and all. They've created a major problem. Why don't they understand Bajirao Singham himself is if they want to create this rift between religion. Bajirao Singham himself is a Hindu, and in the film also in the promo we have a shot of him praying. So I don't understand what the problem is. I think they just want.
Don't you feel that it is just a very desperate attempt to just for any group to just get a mileage for themselves? Yeah, because I had never heard of this group in the first place.
Yeah, so now you know, and I know.
Exactly.
And everybody else knows.
Exactly. So, and I'm not taking the name right now because they're getting publicity. That's what they're looking for.
We should not be taking the name any which ways, and nobody has the right to judge anything till they see the film.
But don't you feel that there should be far more, I think, cohesiveness within the industry, that any group can just get up?
I think within the country.
Within the country as well.
Industry.
Right. I'm saying industry because many a time it happens just before the release of the film.
I guess there is a lack. There's lack of unity, and that goes for the whole country, I guess. So if you stand up for each other, I think nobody is going to just. It's just waste of time. They want importance, and you give them importance, and they're happy.
Right.
But I say that if there is any problem, then they should see the film and decide. How can they just take a decision? This happened to me in Son of Sardar also. And when they saw the film, they found nothing wrong. So how can you just make decisions? We are working hard. We are putting day night. We are putting our effort, money, everything. And you can't just stand up and decide. Okay, we are going to do this, without even knowing what is there in the film. Now
there are almost like a couple of weeks for the movie to release, and the sort of I think the tone and the tenor that they're having. It has happened before, even before Arakshan, that a certain ruling was passed by the High Court that no state government can.
The problem is not about the ruling. The ruling has been passed. That nobody can ban the film, nobody can stop the film.
Ji.
But there is a certain kind of fear within the theatre owners, because
exactly.
they don't want any riots happening outside their theatre. So that's the fear, and that needs to be controlled only by, I think, by the law.
All right, so we've taken some questions from your fans, both of you. So if you can please briefly answer that'll be great. This is Kareena #1 for Ajay. That how is it to work with Kareena? Is she good at masala films or more critical roles like Omkara and Satyagrah? What do you think she's better at?
I think the good part is that she's fabulous at both, and she can do an Omkara, and she's the only actress I feel who can pull off a little a performance on a higher pitch when required, and still look very convincing, which a lot of girls can't do.
A lot of your fans are quite upset with you.
Why?
That they would want you to do a lot more, performance-oriented roles, and
Everyone's asking.
you should see the sort of stuff that has
but
been there.
the only answer that I have is that I try to balance it out. Like I did Heroine just 2 years ago, which was very performance-oriented. Whether it didn't go on to be a blockbuster is not the point, but I did attempt to do something. So when I like a script, I will do it. But I can't just go around doing a heroine-oriented script to prove myself, because I feel I don't need to anymore.
Quite a few people they're asking that why did you say no to Sujoy Ghosh's film and Bajirao Mastani as well, and a few other films as well?
I just feel that I don't think anybody apart from me knows the script of a film, and it's an actor's prerogative to say yes or no to a film. It's actually a very private, personal decision that an actor takes.
Yeah, absolutely. But
So, you know,
your
it's just
fans
that
are very possessive about you, actually.
they have been so loyal.
They have
And
been,
I
yeah.
know, but I know that I'll definitely do like a really amazing role. But like I said, I'm looking for a role like Revolutionary Road. It's my most favorite movie.
Yeah, right.
But now it's not going to, nobody's really making that here. So I mean, I'll wait, but I won't disappoint them. This much I can promise.
Great. This is in fact you itself. This is Kareena Kapoor from Hyderabad, Pakistan. How was the experience of working with Honey Singh?
Well, I'm very excited. In fact, the whole day everyone's been asking me that why I'm so excited. I said because I'm shooting with Honey Singh. So even when Saif called me, he was like, "You haven't like spoken to me the whole day." I said, "No, that's because I'm shooting with Honey Singh. You don't understand. It's for me. It's like I'm his very, you know, I love all his songs. I dance on all his songs, you know, at most of our parties sometimes. So and this one, though, I think is going to be even better, no?
Don't you feel slightly jealous that you are the hero of the film and she's more excited
But Ajay's
in a
my
way
friend,
about
yeah. I
you
mean,
know,
like.
Huh?
She's seen me since quite a few years.
Honey Singh has a novelty value.
Yeah.
I've never worked with Honey Singh before.
Right.
Like, you know, Ajay is like.
Right. So this is Kusal Sanjeeva from Sri Lanka. Which role that you have done so far was the hardest to play? Which has been the hardest role so far?
Very difficult to judge. Sometimes the most stupidest roles are the most hardest because you're not convinced. Not because they've been appreciated, that means that was the hardest role to play. Some are appreciated, some are not, but you work as hard on all.
Any of the roles of Ajay Devgn that you feel have been really impressive? Your personal favorites, if you would like to name.
Well, I mean, I think he's one of the most effortless actors. So he just makes everything so easy from action to comedy. And I mean, he's versatile. I think Bhagat Singh was brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I've yet to see like an Indian
Absolutely.
actor really do a role like that.
Mind-blowing,
So
right? Mind-blowing.
he's got a gamut of roles to talk about, yeah.
What about the fact that there are very few actors around, you know, who can merely talk through their silences?
Yeah, of course.
And their eyes can do the talking as such, which is a rarity.
Yeah, which also unnerves other actors in the frame
It
sometimes.
does.
So they tend to
Why-
do too much because they're like, he's not doing anything, but actually he's doing all the work. So
Right.
that's the beauty, but that's what his USP is.
You know, your silences speak a lot somehow.
They're
What is
really-
it? Is it?
What's the secret behind
What
it?
is the
Even I
secret
want to
behind
know.
it?
What is this
Because silence can never be misquoted.
Silence can never.
profound?
Profound words.
But see,
Mind blowing. Mind blowing.
and in all my films, I'm only talking. So what does that mean? I don't know.
This is Ara from Malaysia for you. Would you accept another offer from Rohit after Singham Returns if he offers you another film?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we've done like, you know, two of my career's biggest hits together, and
Ji.
hopefully now the third one. So I'd love to keep working with Rohit.
Okay, this is Jalwa or Halwa. This is for you. This one is a huge fan of yours actually. I don't know, I'm not recalling the exact name, but it's a huge fan of yours. It's your fifth film with Kareena. What makes this one special? What do you love about working with her?
The first thing is I'm very comfortable with her. And she is my favorite actress in this industry, whoever I've worked with.
Acha, she's your favorite actress. You said that.
I've said that earlier also.
I'm a favorite of all my co-stars.
And I don't care about the rest.
Right.
Okay, I've talked about myself right now. So, and she's a brilliant actress, and she's very, very comfortable to work with.
You know, a hero will never take one name. You know, that's a big thing that he's taking only one name.
Yeah,
But I don't need to keep everybody happy, right?
Exactly.
I say what I need to say.
No, absolutely. And I think that's the beauty of Ajay Devgn as well. This is Rajiv from Bangalore for you. What is the reason for her to reject women-oriented movie like Durga Rani Singh?
The question, can I answer this?
Yeah, please.
Who's this?
This is Rajiv from Bangalore.
So ask Mr. Rajiv, has he read the script? And then let him take a call. Everybody has their own decisions. I mean, that doesn't mean the script is bad, but does it suit you, it works for you or not is the most important thing, I guess.
Why is it that actors people don't understand that it's as difficult working in a commercial film? I said it in the interview today also. That, you know, I mean, in fact, acting in commercial
It's more
masala
difficult.
films is more difficult.
More difficult.
No, because there were a lot of tweets. In fact, I've not been able to take quite a few of them, but I can send it to you if you want to. Someone was saying that Chameli was a long time ago, and when do we see you doing that?
No,
you know,
but
there are grievances that there is a
fact is-
Mary Com happening, Mardani happening. When do we see
Yeah,
That
but
see
just
Kareena
because
doing
that's happening, I can't do that. I've never been an actor like that.
Right.
And the fact is that you have to get the right script. If you're not convinced with the script, how do you?
And what makes them think that the performance in Singham Returns, isn't tough? In fact, I think it's like exhausting. After Jab Bhi Met, it's quite exhausting, this kind of a performance. I haven't done it in a while. Golmaal 3 was still tomboyish. This was like a little taxing, I mean, it's not that I have to be like crying from the rooftops to prove that, okay, that's acting. I've never believed that.
Someone like Amol Gupte, how was the experience of working with him?
Very sensible guy, very good writer himself.
Ji.
Understands his character very well. Understands the language. I think he's done very well in this.
Kusal Sanjeev once again. You have been in Bollywood for over 2 decades. How did you maintain yourself so well? I think you're looking outstanding in Singham Returns as well. I think you worked really hard for that. So how do you maintain yourself? What is your diet plan like and your workout regimen like?
Just
Right.
sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but you work out and you have a healthy diet. Though I drink and smoke also, so I should not be talking much about it. No, it's just that you work out and you keep yourself maintained.
Right. Any tips you get for diet from Kareena? She's quite good
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah, keep eating.
Yeah. Like what do you have? What is that? Makhana. Yeah.
But because of you, the whole industry is having it.
Why because of me?
Because I think you were having it in like Son of Sardar and all your other movies.
No,
so
I wasn't
everyone's having
it.
makhana.
You have it. I don't have it. I have it now because you have it.
Afsar, he's asking that, have you watched Kick and how different your role is in Bajrangi Bhaijaan than Bodyguard?
Bodyguard was a different kind of a film, whereas Bajrangi Bhaijaan is completely different. It's a human story. It's a story of 2 people and a child.
Right.
I mean, they're completely, it's like North Pole and South Pole. And Kabir is a different kind, he tells a different kind of story. So I'm excited to work with Kabir because I've never worked with him in my entire career. And so finally after Saif's film, he'll be working with me so then he can say who's the better actor.
Alright, this is Fennel Seta for Ajay. This is probably the first time that the C-Link has been used to shoot an important scene in a film. How was the experience from the promos? It looks great. I think it's looking outstanding.
Yeah, I think we had a lot of cooperation from all the corporations and the cops and everybody because Singham is a brand in its own and we had a lot of support from them. So that is how we could manage shooting.
Finally, if you guys can just tell us your most special memories of Singham Returns and something that you'll savor forever.
I can't tell you that.
Because I drove a rickshaw for the first time in my career. So I'm really happy.
For me, I really don't know what I've done for the first time.
You don't know what you've done in the set?
No, nothing much. Yeah, the only thing is that for the first time in my life, I shot so many nights, which I'm not very happy about.
And Rohit is a tough taskmaster.
Yeah, the film required those many nights.
And because you were the producer also, no?
No. I produced the other films also where I don't shoot after 6 or 4 o'clock. Even 4, not even 6.
You don't shoot after 4 o'clock?
Yeah, no, 10 to 4.
Thank you very much for being on Bollywood Hungama and looking forward to Singham Returns for sure, and we hope that it does exceedingly well and all the best wishes. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
That's all from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.